Design Groups and Column Design, Column Design Assistant. After finishing up with our model, we change to the Structural Desktop for the further design. The fastest way to get design results for a large number of columns is to use the Design Assistant. We select the Column Design Assistant from the task list. On the left side of the task is the Design Group Navigator. These groups have been created automatically based on element type, cross-section and length. The automatic grouping can be influenced. Here you could add the story level to the grouping criteria. But in our example, we will leave the grouping as it is. We now activate this filter on the right to see which columns belong to the selected group. To change the selection, simply click on another design group. Here is an important hint. There is a difference between the blue selection and the checkbox in the front. Blue marks the groups which are shown on the right side when the filter is set, and for which, for example, control parameters can be changed. By turning the checkbox off, a group will be excluded for the design. We now multi-select the remaining two groups to make the same changes for both. Now we go to the control parameters. Here we can set the parameters for the design. For example, change the structural system of the column. We can fix the Y or Z direction, or define an eccentricity. There is also the possibility to prove the fire resistance according to Eurocode. Down here you can choose design case numbers under which the reinforcement will be stored. This is very useful if you compare different variants of the design. We now move on to the load combinations. Since the leading load combinations may differ for the design groups, no multi-select is possible. We concentrate on the load combinations for the first design group. The workflow can be adapted for the others. Here are the load combinations our engine has automatically created. To influence the automatism, you can change some settings here. Please refer to the tutorial for some background information. We now manually add a combination. Changes on combinations can be made here below. We add the load cases, and then we can decide with which factor they go into our combination. The easiest way is to select one factor from the list. We now start the design process by clicking OK. You can see here that both selected design groups have been analyzed. In the next videos, we will then take a look at the design report and reevaluate the grouping of our columns.